be a little bit flash today and bring a PowerPoint presentation. That is certainly the fastest AGM I've seen. And that really comes down to the skill of the chair.
Don't challenge me.
Well, and we'll do no such thing. So we want to kind of be just as fast as the AGM.
No, that's why I did that fast, so you guys can have lots of time, and we'll ask lots of questions.
And you know what, we are so open to all those questions that all of you have. But I was just kind of getting the ball rolling.
I've
so
heard
I'll
you
hand
speak
it over.
before, Tana, you take a while.
We've only met once. But anyhow, I'll hand it over to our manager. Thanks, Tim.
Kia ora koutou, I'm Tim Jackson, I'm the General Manager of Turning Point. Just going a little bit further, just to talk a little bit about who we are. So we have our roots in mental health, undoubtedly, back in the late 90s with the disestablishment of some of the institutions and the consumer movement, the service user kind of advisory and advocacy movements. That's kind of where we started. And we now have grown to be perhaps 350 members. We're based down in the historic village, and we have a whole variety of different arms to our service. So we are a mental health addictions and disability service. And we really try to, for our tangata whaiora, tangata whaikaha, we try to treat them as, to make it, if you like, transparent to them. So they come in, and if they're interested in a service in that area or in that area, that's what we try and provide. So we have services in, I'll talk specifically about the MSD ones in a minute, but we have services for vocational support, which is our SAGE area. We have services for peer support, which is our Junction area. And we have services around daily activity and living skills, which is our Te Whare Toi, our arts and crafts area. And we also have a shop in Turning Point Village, which you're all welcome to come down and buy things from, where we sell arts and crafts from our whaiora and whaikaha that they make themselves, as well as clothes. So our core mission really is to provide an inclusive community where people feel safe, where people can come and enjoy each other's company, where they can explore new skills and new opportunities, probably much as many of you do, and to develop good lives. That's really what our purpose is, very similar to yours. Let's go. We go back one. Okay, so I've talked a little bit about this. Specifically in the MSD space, we have a nursery down at Turning Point Trust. It's a public-facing nursery. So we collect seeds, grow plants from seeds for sale into, it's mostly native plants, for sale to the public and for giving away to our whaiora and whaikaha in the community. And we grow kai for our kitchen. So there's a whole nursery down there, and whaikaha and whaiora are involved in running that nursery. As well as that, we have a textiles area where we take clothes from Waipoon Hospice, and we sort them, sell them to the public, make them available to our community, and then provide them into our textiles area for upcycling and sewing, people making projects, learning sewing skills, and selling stuff in the shop. So we also sell clothes in the shop. So that's two of our main areas. I'll get Tane to talk a little bit more about, we talked about that a little bit. So alongside this, we have our arts and crafts community. Now that's funded by Health NZ, but we don't stop our whaikaha. Any of our members can use that, so they can come in. So Milton, for example, who's a fairly regular visitor, he's the reason that we're here today. Thanks for that, Milton. We didn't actually know we were eligible to become part of the trust until Milton made some, he's been working on us for a while, and obviously working the other way as well, so we're really grateful for that. So a variety of things, and we're always trying new things. So for example, we now do stone carving and wood carving, which we used to do years ago and have restarted. We also do welding down there. So we're trying out just different things that's really based on what our whaikaha whaiora want to see. So we try very much to be driven by that. Milton chairs our Manaki Whaiora committee, so that's our member committee, which really I work very closely alongside them to make sure that our programs are tailored to what our community needs. We talked a little bit about SAGE, that's vocational and learning support. Junction is peer support. Does anybody know what peer support is? Have many of you come across that? So some of you will. So we are responsible for delivering the intentional peer support programs in Tauranga. We have about 6 a year. And really the principle is that people with lived experience of mental health, addiction or disability are the best people to walk alongside others in that journey and support them in that journey. So we train maybe around 80 people each year in that, and then basically try and expand that peer support workforce. We also have around, we've got 4 dedicated and another 3 or so part-time peer support workers that work in Turning Point Trust with our community, amongst our people. So we very much try and bring our whaiora and whaikaha through into these roles, if we can. I'll let Tane talk a little bit more about Te Mata Kāhui and the following part around our